For those of you who are unsure of how to make this design, it's really simple. I'm going to show you how to make the second of the designs for the compact mirrors, and just show you how easy it is. So right now I have stitched out the first part of the design for this one. So it's going to be that bag. So if you're doing this bag, you're only going to be doing this part anyway. But I'm going to be showing you the next design, and I've stitched out the front panel, which is going to be this. Sorry, it's I can't really adjust my lighting. So it's going to be this rainbow, and when it's on the bag, the rainbow is going to be on the front, and the rainbow is going to be on the back, and it's going to be right side up. So if you buy the next design, the second of the compact mirrors, this is what you're going to be doing. So you're going to be stitching out the rainbow first. But if you've just purchased the compact mirror lippy bag, you'll just be doing this part here. Sorry, I've only literally just woken up. What's the time? Yeah, I don't even know what the time is. It's like 3:30 in the morning. Yeah, so the next design is going to have handles, so to make it look more like a purse. So I'm going to be doing cream on one side, which is the front and the back, and I'm going to be doing white on the inside. So I'm going to stitch out the white part now. I've literally got medium weight stabilizer. So all it's going to do now is going to stitch out the part for the mirror. Right. So now I'm going to remove the hoop, and I'm going to cut out this mirror part here using a craft knife. So I've got my craft knife here, and I'm going to cut this centre out. Okay, let's cut this out. So it's going to cut through the vinyl and through the stabilizer at the same time. I've adjusted the size of the mirrors needed for this one. Obviously the 54mm mirror will still fit it, but 2-inch mirrors will also fit it, because I know a few of you don't want to purchase from my shop, which is fine, or already have little mirrors that you want to use up, which is also fine. If you can still see what I'm doing. I'm really sorry, the mirror, the lighting is a bit rubbish. There we go. So that's that. Right, so then we're going to turn the hoop over, and we're going to place the mirror, this mirror, see the mirror here, I'm going to place that over the circle that we've just cut out. You can see that this mirror is bigger than this hole, but it's smaller than the stitched outline hole, which is on your stabilizer. So place the mirror on the centre of the, I can't even get my words out. Place it so you can see the stitch line all the way around the outside. You need to see at least 1 or 2 mil. So yeah, do that first. Then I'm just going to get some sellotape, just normal clear sellotape, and I'm going to tape this mirror down. As you can see, I've already got some sticky pads on the back of my mirror. That's because I'm completely out of mirrors, because I've been bought completely out. Everything's gone. So I've had to reuse one of my mirrors from my previous make. Okay, so it says on the pattern to put a piece of fabric, any sort of fabric, over the back of the mirror, and this is just to hold the mirror in place and use some foam pads. So obviously I've still got my foam pads on from the previous thing, and I'm just going to put a piece of fabric around over the back of that, and I'm going to tape it in place. Again, I'm using sellotape. Then this hoop needs to go back on the machine. Okay, hoop's back on the machine, and remember there's a mirror in here, and you're going to stitch around the mirror now. I've left enough gap so that it won't touch your mirror, but your mirror is being stitched in so it won't move. And that's the mirror stitched in. Okay, now it's going to stitch out the 2 placements for the elastic. Right, so I've got a piece of elastic pre-cut here, and this is what's it called? It's a soft elastic, but you can use the hard elastic, doesn't matter, as long as it's an elastic, and it will do a double line. Then it will do a double line at the bottom. Right, now we are going to trim off this excess because we don't need it. I'm just out of shot, but I'm just going to take this off and take this off. Removed. There we go. Right. Now, while the hoop is off, we're going to turn the hoop over, and we're going to place the rainbow design over the back and remove the fabric from the back of the mirror. Okay, so let's remove this piece of fabric here because we don't need it. Let tape off. Tape off as well. Not that it makes any difference, but then take it off. And then we need to place this rainbow over this here. Right, I'm afraid, I don't know whether it's going to cover. Let me just match it up. Does it go that way? Yeah, matches it up that way. I don't know if this is going to be sufficient. No, it's not. Okay, so I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to put another piece of vinyl underneath. I've got another piece here. So I'm going to put, because they're going to be doing the straps as well on this design, I'm going to put a piece of vinyl, which is about that much. and I'll put that up there and I'll tape it in place so then that won't move. I mean, sellotape doesn't hold it really well, but it holds it enough just for this. Okay, so I'm matching up. Let me take that off. I'm going to match up this with that and this with the centre of this. So keep my fingers crossed. Should be right. Match up that bottom, the sides. Yeah, looks alright. I'm happy with that. Take that in there. I haven't got any painter's tape, so I have to use what I've got, which is what I tell all my ladies all the time, please just use what you've got. And that's what I've got at the moment, which is sellotape. Just got to make sure that we remove it afterwards. Okay, so tape the hoop now is going to go back on the machine. Hoop's back on the machine, and now it's going to do the outline and the straps. These are the placement guides for the straps, so you'll be punching the holes out using a hole punch. Now we are going to add the centre and the base of the bag, and if you're watching this, I'm going to change the setup of the rivet holes as well, because I don't want your machine catching on this part of the mirror. It didn't for me, but it might for you, so I'm going to go from the tab to this one, to these ones, and then go back up again so it doesn't go over the mirror, because it is raised a little bit, so just to minimize the risk of it happening. So we're going to add the spine and the base. I've just removed this top part of the vinyl because it's excess and I can use it on the spine, and I'm going to put the corresponding the contrasting fabrics on these parts here, because I think it looks quite pretty. So I'm going to place that over there now. Put that over there like that. Cut this off, don't need that. Place some tape over there, turn it over and place my tape over this as well. Oh, have I done the wrong one? No, I haven't. There it is. So I'm going to place that over there as well. And then we're going to put it back on the machine and sew them both down. Okay, so I've added both of the pieces, the contrasting fabrics on the top and the bottom. So I've got white on the bottom, which is this fabric. So the bottom is this fabric, and I've put a piece of white on the base, and the white fabric I've put a piece of the cream on the base. Now I want to minimise the risk of it snagging, and I'm going to put a little piece of stabilizer underneath the machine just to guarantee that it's not going to snag and make funny stitches. Let's cut sew this down. And that is the design finished. All I need to do now is take everything out and trim it all up, punch all of the holes out using my my hole punch, and then construct the bag. I've removed all of the tape off of this design, so now I'm just going to cut it out. I haven't removed these bits yet because they're going to get cut off anyway. I'd rather them be the same, at the same angle. As you can see, right, so when you're cutting the designs out, when you come to a corner, I tend to not cut the corner out because there's a risk of when you move the scissors round that you're going to cut the stitches. So I go on the bend first and then come back to it if there's a corner. And you notice I'm moving my vinyl and not my scissors when I go round a bend. And I'm nice and slow. Again, I'm coming up to a corner, so I'm going to go up to the top and remove the top off first and then come back to it. Right, so that's one bit. I'll turn it round and go down to that bit. Right, and then turn it round. No, that way, and cut into the corner. And that minimises you snipping the stitches in the corner. I'll just tidy this up a little bit because I've gone a little bit wonky there. That's better. Right, so then. So if you're making this bag, this is where you finish. You just be punching the holes out and adding your snap. But because I've got the straps, I'm going to carry on, and I'm going to cut the straps out. That's my French bulldog you can hear snoring, by the way. It's not me. It's not my heavy breathing. So, take that off. Forgotten a bit of tape. Get rid of all of that. And I will cut this strap out. I leave about 1 millimetre allowance, maybe a little bit smaller actually. These little corners have got a little bit of a curve to them. Okay, now that that's all done, I'm going to punch all the holes out. So, I've decided if you buy this design and you buy the mirrors to go with the design, I'm going to enclose some rhinestone rivets. Just one set to get you started. And if you like them, then I might start supplying them as well, because I've got so many, I've got thousands. And I'll add them to the Etsy shop as well. So you're going to get one set, but probably by the time you watch this, they'll be added to the shop anyway. Okay, I've got a little bit of a fray here. You can see, I've got a little bit of a fray here from my elastics. I'm going to show you a little trick. Okay, I've got lighter, and I'm going to put a lighter just on these ends here, and just get rid of them fray bits. There we go, that looks so much cleaner and tidier. Now we're going to punch all the holes out. This is a revolving hole punch. I'm going to take it round to this one. I like this one better. It's a revolving hole punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they've gone through, I think. Then I need to do my straps. And I'm going to put the white part of the straps on the outside, so it's contrasting to the cream of the bag. Don't know if they've punched through actually. I think I need to get myself a new revolving hole punch, because this one has lost its spring. It's made a noise. Let me see. Oh, it's gone through. Okay, not too bad then. Right. So this will go like that. Haven't even made this design up yet before. This will go like that, and then it will go over, and this will have a snap on it. These ones will have the straps on it. So when you put a strap on, this is what I'm going to show you. When you put a strap on, put one on, and then turn the strap to put the other one on as well. So don't put the strap underneath like that, because then you'll have a cream on one side and a white on the other. You put them round so they both go white. Okay, let's do that now. Let's get my it's not that one. going to use my Camsat setting tool. This is the hand one, to put on my rivets. So I'm going to put the rivet through the hole there. Then I'm going to put it through the bag, and then I'm going to put, just remove that out of the way, let's cut that off, don't need that bit there. Then I'm going to put the cap on, so the caps are going to go on the inside of the bag, and I'm going to use my setting tool, so push down on the onto the rivet, and this will protect the cap. This part here will protect the cap, and this part here will put pressure on the rivet, so you want to go that way. Cap, rivet, press. Then it won't squash or dent your rivet. Okay, let's do the other one. Again, we just push it round like that. It went through, lovely jubbly. In the hole, lovely, and cap on again. Pressure on the rivet. It's number 2. Where's the other strap? There it is. Pressure on the rivet, and then through the hole again, through the hole of the strap, through the hole of the bag. Nope, what's happened to that one? Yeah, that's it, it's him. So then that will go over like that, and then all I'm going to do is add the snap to this, and I'm going to use a silver snap. Okay, so now I'm going to add the snaps to the design, and I am going to put, what have I got on here already? It's that one, so I'm going to put that one on, put the cap on the inside. Cap goes on the inside of the bag, and the lady part goes on the outside like that. And I'm going to use my table press. Actually, I can put that up there. Put my table press. And then, because I've only got one table press, I've got to keep changing things. So I'm going to put it in my die holding design that I made. Keeps all my pieces together. And then I'm going to put the cap in here, and the male part goes in there. And then hopefully that's right. Yep, it looks like it. So then that goes over there, like that, like so. And then that is the bag finished. Put a rainbow on the front and the back, and your lippy can go in there. Let's see how it looks. Okay. I've got one lippy to my name. I don't wear lipstick. I wear a lip gloss. There we go. Lipstick in the bag.